Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into the love and lockup and sometimes marriage of Huntsville. Before we get started, hold on. Little update on Maurice. So he was booked on May 25th at 12:04 and he was released May 26th at 12:19 a.m. So looks like he had like a little 12-hour seating period. Okay, so we'll figure out what happens after that. Let's keep going. So Kimmy's on the phone with a lady because Kimmy and Maurice are getting ready to open up a restaurant. Okay, Tisha's over here because she wants to make sure she and Kimmy are good behind the business and the family friendship because Marcel has inserted himself and said that he's going to help Kimmy and Maurice. Kimmy is all about this. Kimmy is the only business-minded person in this situation. Marcel used to sell tickets at a movie theater. I think Kimmy gonna be upset a lot. Let's keep going. So Destiny has come in, right? And Tisha lets her know that Kimmy put her in a very uncomfortable situation by inviting Sunny there, and she didn't know she was coming. So as Kimmy is explaining after Tisha has thrown her under the bus, it sounds like Sunny and Kimmy kind of had a relationship because she was like she was there for the biopsies. And when she heard that she was there for the podcast, she said she felt like she could call Sunny and ask her some things. So Destiny said that Sunny was let go from Love and Marriage Huntsville as a producer. And she kept sending her messages. I miss you, sis. I love you, sis. That does sound like you may be some type of friend, right? So I think at this point for these two, we need to establish the definition of a friend. Because Sunny clearly is like, I was just her producer. I was just nice. I was trying to get the business. That's it. What do you get from that? Kimmy is a little different when it comes to the friend situation. Remember she said that if she and Tisha weren't sister-in-laws, she's not someone she would hang around? I get that. But she also is kind of siding with Sunny. She was like, Sunny's doing her job. And maybe Destiny kind of had a different idea of what friend is compared to Sunny. Let's keep going. I know some of y'all like Tisha. I get it. There are people that you like on these shows. I can't, right? See, the fact that she is even considering telling Destiny what Mel insinuated about Destiny and Martell. Then last week, she's telling Mel, it's on me. I want us to be in a better place. So you want your Mel to be in a better place, but you're going to go back behind her back and tell her what Mel insinuated about Destiny and Martell. So, but you want to be in a happy place. I can't. Last thing with these three. Tisha was like, she could be in a room with anybody. She could be cordial. Kimmy said, well, when you're in a room with Stormy, it goes left. She was like, yeah, but she could be disrespectful. She's disrespectful to my husband. Do y'all remember when Marcel said something about Stormy calling him out of his name? And Tisha said, I just want to be friends with her. I want her to be my friend. She had disrespected your husband then, but you wanted to be Stormy's friend. But now you got a different energy. What is that about? They probably told you that you're going to have to amp this up. Let's keep going. I thought this scene was so stupid and unnecessary. First of all, Nell, we do not care about what you don't agree with. These are not your children. Mel and Martell have a whole other situation going on, and nobody was going to call you and ask you for your permission or what you thought about it, right? Nobody was going to do that. And we all know that Martell has a video out. We all know that he took a screenshot of the video because he's said that. So you forced him to lie for no reason. So he has told a lie that he didn't even have to tell because we already know the truth. Now, who should be in this seat is Chris Fletcher. Because what you should be wanting to figure out now is what is your definition of a side chick. Because Martell has called you a side chick. Everybody in the world has called you a side chick. So you should really be talking to Chris, not Martell. You minding your business of trying to figure out why are people calling you that, right? Because Lexi has come out and said that you're the reason that her family is not together. And you told Mel you didn't know he was married, but when you found out, you stopped talking to him. So you should be talking to Chris Fletcher at this point. And P.S. You telling Martell that he not coming to your birthday party because Mel coming. He said he don't care because he don't need to go to no 60-year-old birthday party. Disrespectful child. Let's keep going. Oh, P.S. Martell, you need to stop saying that you were bullied. You really, as a man who wants respect, you need to stop saying that. You wanted your real life filmed. Where are you coming from with this outfit on? Where are you going to when you leave? That's what we want to see. Because this conversation is dumb. Moses, this is the wrong crowd for you to start hanging around with, sir. So Maurice, the man of the hour, has made it over to Black, not a house. And they're having a conversation because Marcel said he's invited Moses over, just to talk to him about what's going on. Maurice says that this is a whole little triangle here, Destiny, Sonny, Moses, and that Moses and Sonny got married real quick. Marcel is going to try to give him some wisdom. This is going to be hilarious. So they're trying to tell Moses that he moves really fast and you broke up with Destiny, then you married Sonny. And Maurice is giving his example that he left his marriage home a year before he filed papers, before he saw Kimmy. And people are saying that she was a side chick. I'm not going to get into that. All I'm going to get into is these two do not need to be talking to Moses. Moses, find you another crowd to hang out with, sir. Do people attack Tisha and Marcel's marriage? We talk about you taking somebody else allegedly to Africa before you took your wife and your family. That's not really attacking your marriage. That's attacking your character. But then he says, can I tell you something I've never told anybody else? I almost lost my marriage. Is this the same thing as Tisha being pregnant last season? Because we don't believe that. This is just as ridiculous as Tisha being pregnant last season. This is what y'all going with? Because this is the second time he said something about that. I'm going to need y'all to stop. Shout out to the content creators. Maybe we can ask for $5 an episode. Because we're in every episode. Let's keep going. Okay, with Trish and Stormy, let me say this about Stormy. Stormy has put herself in a good position because this is a great storyline. But Stormy, you do have some problems. Whatever you was doing out there with that grass and them walls, you need to work on that. I think Trish has a really good storyline, right? She's dealt with a lot of loss as far as family, passing away, and also loss in her relationship. Trish is still married. Her and her husband have not signed all their paperwork. And I feel like Trish is scared to do that, right? But one thing about it, Ken understands because when they met, he was in a relationship. And he was still living with his kid's mom. And I guess it was cool because she was still in something. He was in something. So it kind of evened out for them, right? But she says she's done everything to push him away. And that just causes him to stay and be stronger with her. So I think she's just scared to be in a relationship. She's scared to sign the paperwork. But I'm glad Ken is there. She said they were equally yoked, and I think they are. This is a good story. I want to know what y'all think about Trish. Chris is so passive. He told Martell, I think you owe my wife an apology. He does. Then Martell doubled down and said that she is not a side chick now. Chris is like she never was because he was legally separated. Now, legally separated, people do date. But, the divorce has to be on the way, right? Let's keep going. Child, Destiny was cute when she showed up to her meeting with Moses. Leather coat, leather gloves. Okay, Destiny. Is it me? Or was one side of Moses' beard bigger than the other side? That really bothered me. This conversation would have been over with me when he started with, I was immature for not having this conversation with you about Sonny, my wife. What else do we need to talk about? Destiny needs a timeline. It's clear he cheated. He was cheating on Destiny. He was cheating on Sonny. Sonny said when she met him, he had women. So Sonny might have been a little piece of a side piece, right? But she ended up marrying him. So, she comes out on top. Destiny, you just weren't that girl for him. Or you didn't have enough to offer. Let me know what y'all think. It's your girl Millie Chun. Talk to you later. Bye.